Hi, today is November 27th, 2025, and here are my poems for the day. The first one is poem number 1839 for the year, Pumpkin Day. As a vegan, I don't like referring to Thanksgiving as Turkey Day, and although I think it would be lovely if all humans refrained from eating any and all sentient beings, I wouldn't advocate calling the day Tofurkey Day. I feel as though Pumpkin Day is a less controversial suggestion than calling Columbus Day Indigenous Peoples Day, which I also advocate. So if it's not too offensive a thing to say, or maybe even if it is, let me wish you a happy Pumpkin Day and a happy day after Pumpkin Day tomorrow. Of course, if you just want to call it Thanksgiving Day, I'm not going to object. I'm just asking that you stop calling it Turkey Day. Poem number 1840, Turkey Liberation Day. By the year 2117, nobody ate poultry anymore, and Thanksgiving Day was known in some circles as Turkey Liberation Day. The custom of the president pardoning a single turkey had been obsolete for decades. Instead, the president would visit an area where wild turkeys roamed free and would give a little speech and maybe drink some wild turkey and get really drunk and throw up. Turkey Liberation Day was a much happier celebration than Turkey Day had been back in the mid-21st century, especially for the turkeys. Poem number 1841, Or. The forlorn hornblowers were born in Borneo and were easily bored by both boars and boars. The corny corn farmers were cornered and corked, and they strengthened their cores and cored apples in the Army Corps. The adorable dorks were adorned with doorknobs and slept dormantly in their dorms. The ornamental orbs orbited the obituaries, while Kirk battled the Gorn. Poem number 1842, Retail Therapist. She is a brilliant innovator in the field of psychology. The first 40 minutes of the 45-minute hour are more or less controversial, but her office is adorned with all manner of luxury items, and in the last 5 minutes of the session, clients can choose one for purchase. Her practice was an enormous success, and due to the almost unconscionable markups, she became very rich very quickly. While most people still engage in retail therapy on their own, her practice is considered a major breakthrough. This suggests that while things may not bring you happiness, they can distract you into believing you are happy, even when you aren't. And last poem of the day, poem number 1843, Day of Love. In addition to being a day of thanks, they declared that it would also be a day of love. And every person they met was met by them with a look that said, I love you. And the look that they gave to each person that they met was so powerful that it resulted in filling each person that they met more full of love than they had ever remembered feeling. And each person they met gave thanks to both of them and to whatever higher or greater or deeper power that that person believed in. And in the case of some of the people they met, those that had no religious beliefs, suddenly realized that they suddenly had a higher or greater or deeper power to thank. So in addition to being a day of thanks and a day of love, it also became a day of deep religious experience, which, if you're not religious, might sound frightening or stupid or both, but it was actually neither of those things. All right, that's it. Thank you. I appreciate you.